So about 6 months ago, I decided, hey, why not make a website? So I made Canvas. It's a website mostly for mobile, and I'm just trying to make like a poll thing, like I've seen on other like YouTube and Instagram, how you can have like a poll and people can vote. Yeah, that's pretty much what this is. So first video, just kind of like debug some stuff. There's a lot of problems, as you can probably see if any of you guys ever go and look at the website.
Music licensing.
So scrolling through here, I think right now what is that? Yeah, okay, so dividing by 0 kind of causes a problem, as most math people know. So here I'm in the options that you make on the post on the website. If nobody has picked it in a post yet, if nobody's picked it all on the post yet, the post picks will be 0. And so when you're like looking at the percentage of the options, and it shows you like how many people have picked that, and it divides by 0 to get like option picks divided by the post picks, the total post picks, and total post picks is 0. That kind of like breaks the website.
Music licensing reimagined.
It has to work. So I made an if statement, and that'll just check if the total post picks is 0. And yeah, it's pretty simple. Now on mobile, for some reason, Google makes the button color, the text color blue, so I have to change it back to black. And yeah, I already fixed that, so that was pretty easy. And I wanted to make like a mobile app, but that requires Xcode on the Mac, and as you can see, I don't have near enough storage to get that, so I have to use PHP, MySQL, HTML, all those programming languages. And yeah, by December, if I get into college, then I might get a new computer, so that would be awesome. Right now, I got a couple USB drives stuck into my computer, a little bit extra storage, and yeah. Next problem, as you can hear my computer start to like take off, helicopter turning on, fan, because my computer's about to burn a hole through the desk and drop on the floor. We will just look at the options on the interactive posts on the account thing. Yeah, on the account page, they are not symmetrical, so I have to go in, fiddle around with the CSS for a long time, and yeah, figure out how to fix that. I think I just make it a button. Yeah, I make both of them a button eventually, and then I take the border off, and yeah, it pretty much is perfect. Yeah, right there, 2 buttons, they don't do anything. I gotta go back and set the type to just a button, but I spend like half an hour letting the page load, because the tree cutting crew on my street cut a tree, and I think they knocked over a wire and burned the whole wire up the street, and that just happened to supply Wi-Fi for the whole street, and I think some power line for one half of the street. Thank God that wasn't my side of the street. But yeah, it takes a long time to load. We have to find out different pictures, the type of button I need to use, and apparently it's just a normal button type, so it doesn't submit a form at all. I don't even know if it was in a form, but yeah. Change that, change the border, yeah, that's perfectly fine. You can click it, but it doesn't do anything. Check in here to make sure it resizes correctly. Yeah. Then I wanted to add a help page so that all you guys, if you want to, you can like make a suggestion. I just had to start a new recording there, and now the fan's dying back down, thank God. But yeah, just copy and pasting a ton of code, mostly from the home page to get like the base page structure, then some from the login page, because that's like a simple container type thing, and it's got the CSS all worked out so that it's like the right dimensions when you like resize it and stuff. So yeah, we just go in there and we copy and paste a ton of stuff. Right here, we set it back to like the computer view. Yeah, this is not a super hard challenge. Of course, we got to go back in eventually into the PHPMyAdmin and change a bunch of stuff. Rudder is starting back up right now. About to lift off. But yeah, we're just making the form right here. Pretty simple stuff. I've been doing this not too long, so I know how to do it, but it's pretty messy code.
Music licensing
Don't like I'm not gonna sit here and clean it up because once I start making a mobile app, I'll probably never come back to this. Maybe sometimes. As you can see, the premium on the right, those are the features I want to add. There's nothing, it doesn't do anything right now. So if you pay like the $8 or $10 that it is right now, you're pretty much just supporting me to buy a better mic, because right now this is just straight off my computer. I'm actually like 5 feet away from the computer right now, so
Artlist.io.
that's probably what that money will go to. Also advertising, because no one knows about this right now. It's kind of why I'm doing the YouTube thing. Yeah, this is taking me a really long time to figure out this page, get the CSS right, make it look sort of presentable. If you have any suggestions on how to make the website look better, I'll happily take them, because it looks not awful right now, but it could also be better. If there's any bugs or any additions you think that should be added, that would be great. Yeah, this
Music licensing
wow, I was
reimagined.
not focused. Oh yeah, here's the page. This will use like the SQL with the PHP, and I put the suggestion in the database, which I'm making right now. ID, your user ID, and your user ID, so I can see if I need to block you or not, if you're gonna sit there and like spam it. And then yeah, the text, not too complicated.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, copy and paste insert statement, because that's a pain to type out by itself. And then it took me a long time to figure out all these headers and why. I don't know if PHP, I still don't know if it uses or the two like line things like in Java.
Music licensing reimagined.
But yeah, I never really figured that out, and I kind of just gave up on it. So yeah, if you submit an empty thing, I'll just delete your account, I guess. Actually, I probably won't, because the more users right now, the better. But I will take note for later on, just in case. Right here, I'm just blanking. I don't know what I'm doing.
Artlist.io.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, I gotta look through 50 different images. Not gonna figure it out. Eventually, I just use 2 if statements because I'm an idiot. Oh, we'll see when that is. Oh, yep, right here. Look at that. Yep. Okay, and then I just
Music
quit, give up,
licensing
go
reimagined.
back to the original thing, I think. Yep. Sit there, look at it some more. Yep. Probably should have cut this out, but I'm lazy and I have school to do. So yeah, stare at me looking at the screen for a few seconds.
Artlist.io.
Right there, what am I typing? I couldn't see it. I'm not gonna rewind it. Oh yeah, fix. That's what I need to fix. I'll go back later in probably a month when I refocus on this. Final test, I think.
Artlist.io.
Yep. There it is. It worked. Got into the database. User ID 6 entry already after testing. But yeah, it worked. So I'll see that. I'll see comments. I'll see emails. I'm adding, I think, the email right now. admin@canvas.net. That's the website name, by the way. Probably should have specified that earlier. Canvas.net. Yeah. It takes me way too long to figure out how to center this. Nope. First try. Second try. Opened up a different tab. Oh, guess that was it. Okay, please go subscribe. Show this to your
Artlist.io.